Hey, what's up, guys? This is Tyler from Podcast Now. This is the Quorra Show. Today, we have a couple different things to talk about, but we're going to start off now. We're going to start off by telling you guys how many registered users Electroneum has. I think it's going to be pretty cool to log this over time, over the weeks and months. So, unfortunately, I had this filmed. Somebody called me, and I lost the footage, so it was under this. It was right under 133,000. So here's the new number, right? So it's 3,133,001. It was 3,132,000,000, and it was like 977 is what it was. And I was going to say, hopefully, at the end of the video, it's going to hit that 133,000 mark. It did. Unfortunately, I have no proof, but it was that, obviously. But at the end of the video, I'm going to reload it, and we're going to compare and see how much it jumped up. Maybe it jumps up 100 or 200. Pretty cool. Then we're going to put them next to each other to show, in 10 minutes, this is how many people that Electroneum gets. I don't know. I think that might be fun. So that's the new way we're starting this show. I was going to talk about, so I have a poll on, actually it ended, but I had a poll on Twitter. And it had to do with the Unlimited. So it said, for Monday's The Quorra Show, we're curious, do you think the Unlimited are still working with Electroneum or not? Now, there's over 100 votes. Let me reload to make sure I got all the people. 105. Wow, it just jumped up. You know what? I'm going to come back to that because it just jumped up 3, so in a minute it might jump up another 3. So I want to get as many people so that it's more accurate for you guys. So I guess I'm going to announce it now. I announced last week on Twitter. If you don't follow me on Twitter, obviously you wouldn't know. That's why I'm saying it here. That Quorra Market, the Quorra Market that I have, we have partnered with Hope for Hearts. They're based in Uganda. They help orphan children in Uganda, of course. I'm so happy that I have this partnership. I actually made it back in January, but I didn't announce it because Quorra Market's been under a big renovation. It's going to be very different than the one that you guys knew before. And part of it is there's going to be Hope for Hearts involved in a way through donations. I'm going to explain that in a totally different video when I announce the new Quorra Market, but it's going to be cool. So they help orphaned children. Uganda has a huge orphan crisis with over 2.5 million orphan children. It's insane. And many of them have been orphaned. Actually, it's around 1.2 million, so it's over 1 million that have been orphaned due to the HIV/AIDS epidemic. So it's a very terrible thing that happens in Uganda. But Hope for Hearts, they have 2 schools, St. Elizabeth Academy in Uganda, and I can't say it, but I'm gonna butcher it, Kenkobi Children's Home, and they have around 600 kids a year at any given time. They have around 600 kids. Now they've helped over 8,000 kids since 2003. Every year around 100. Sometimes it's over. Sometimes it's like 99. Sometimes it's 103. Something like that. But every year around 100 kids graduate. It's not really kids because it could be between infant and 21. So really it's like 21-year-olds. So around 121-year-olds graduate every year with skills that they were taught in these schools. There's training programs. They learn to be seamstresses. They can be, or they could take culinary programs. So they learn how to cook. They actually help with catering events in Uganda. It's really cool. Hospitality. They learn how to cut hair. Do a lot of different things. The seamstress obviously is like jewelry, clothing. Very cool stuff. So that's a big part of the new Quorra Market. Again, you're going to learn more in the coming weeks. Quorra Market should be launching in 2 or 3 weeks, but I'm very excited about that because it's very, very much. I wanted that for a long time, well before NGOs. Again, I had this partnership in January, therefore I started it before January. So I was working on this in 2018. Actually, Matthew Gray would know that, and Mick from All About Tech would know that, and I forget. There might be one more. I don't remember if it was. I think it was DigitSpin knew about all this because we're pretty close. I talk to them sometimes, and this was something very exciting that I wanted them to know that that I was working on. Richard Alls knows. A couple of them know. They were very excited because they're like, this is very much what Electroneum's trying to do too. I didn't know what he was talking about. Now we do because Ubuntu pathways. So now I'm talking about that. So let me know if you guys are excited about that, because I really am. Going to really be able to help a lot of people through this new Quorra platform. So let's see this poll. Did it update with 105? It stayed. Let's see. So out of 105, so again, we asked, do you think if the Unlimited are still working with Electroneum or not? Now, the reason I asked this is because I keep seeing on Twitter, and it pissed me off, okay? I'm going to be honest, because that's what we do. I keep seeing, like, oh, it's not on their app anymore, so the Unlimited isn't working with Electroneum. Okay, no, actually, they just changed the app, so now it's region-based. If I live in the U.S., why would I see a carrier for South Africa? Now, do I think that they should have a section that says all carriers? So like a separate button that says all carriers, just as a display, and you could scroll through and you can see all the carriers? I do. I think that's impressive to be able to show people, if you're showing somebody new, like, look at all the different carriers all over the world, and it would say, let's say Verizon United States in a little lighter shade to show you all the different countries. And then maybe have a little thing that's like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and you could go through and it's like, oh, here's all the countries and here's all the carriers. Would it be cool? I think it would be. I think it's impressive. I think they should do that. So if you're listening, that's my recommendation. Obviously, you only have one right now, so I get why that isn't there. But that's my recommendation in the future, because obviously if we're going to have around 20, whether it's by the end of this year or early next year, to go through 20, it's pretty cool to show people. But anyway, so 105 voted. We had yes, obviously, no, they're not, only drama queens say no. Now, only drama queens say no is obviously a yes, so really it's a yes and a no. So we're going to do the yes, obviously, first. So 76% of the 105 people said yes, obviously. So 80 people said yes. Now, only drama queen said say no, 12%. So let's see what that is. Times 0.12, 12 plus 80, 92. 92.6. So it's 93 people. So if 93 people said yes, 12 people said no. So 12 people don't think it's going to change. It's going to have to change after what I'm about to say, and if they read. 12 people said no, that the Unlimited is no longer working with Electroneum, where 96 said yes. Okay. Well, what's cool about that, this was the goal, actually. So I fulfilled, mission accomplished. I fulfilled the goal. The Unlimited responded. That's why I tagged them. I really was hoping that they would respond. And here's what the Unlimited said. We are not ashamed of ETN. And the reason they said ashamed is, I'll read the comment. Somebody else mentioned ashamed. We are not ashamed of ETN, and the trial has shown us great results. Watch this space for exciting announcements coming soon. And a lot of people are liking that a lot, and I am favoriting and retweeting it. There's people who simply don't care about the project, Electroneum. They don't care about helping people. They don't like that they're working with charities now. They don't like any of it because the price isn't the price that they want to see. That's the problem. They don't like that it's not $1 yet, that it's not $2 yet. That's what they don't like. They don't like that they can't buy that Lambo, that they can't buy the castle that's guarded by the alligators. They don't like that. So because of that, they stir up all this drama, okay? And they try to be relevant in a way, and I don't understand why you would do that, because I understand, and a lot of you, I think 99% understand the project. It truly can change lives. It's the enablement currency. It's right on their website, and it's the truth. What we're going to be doing with Quorra is going to prove that. Electroneum, just cloud mining. Some of these people will make, literally, just cloud mining, they're going to earn around 12% more a year. Go ask your boss for a 12% bonus. That's what it is. Go ask. See if you get it, because you won't. So you see what I'm saying? It's a big deal. So the price is going to come, Trust me, I want ETN $1 too. I want to be able to live and do the things that I want to do. I get it, but to stir things up makes no sense. We have the answer now. The Unlimited they're happy. They're still working with Electronium. That's what we wanted. We got what we wanted. Mission accomplished. We got a response. So that puts that to rest. Now, so it's 3,133,019. So they gained 18 people in the last, 10, 12 minutes. Yep, that's it. So 18 people. Usually it's actually a lot more than that. Well, we'll see next week. So that's all we have for today. Let me know if you're excited about Hope for Hearts and Quorra Market. Let me know what you think about now knowing that the Unlimited is still working with Electronium. Is that depressing? Is that upsetting to you that ETN is still working with the Unlimited? It's not for me. And there's people that say, oh, well, they don't even have that good of ratings. Okay. That's okay. You know how many companies have terrible ratings when you look them up? Most have 2 stars. It is what it is. It was a trial. It was to start. Not a big deal. But anyways, because you can keep going and going and going, and you never stop. But we're stopping right now. So that was the Quorra Show. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you liked the poll that I did. Hope you liked the response that we got. Hope you liked Hope for Hearts partnership. Let me know if you guys like the ending, starting and ending with the amount of users that Electronium has. I think it's pretty cool. Let me know what you guys think in the comment sections below, and I will see you guys next Monday.